Welcome to another fun day out here in the garage. And today what we're messing with is 134A. It's the car. Look, we got our vacuum pumping out right now. We're dropping the cans of the stuff that we're gonna put in it. It's not gonna take all 3 of those cans, but this system holds 26 ounces. So we'll have some left over. Now, I'm going to use, I like using my woman's terms, but I don't know shit about shit when it comes to air conditioning systems, other than the stuff that I know. So what I'm getting ready to do, don't really take it to heart, and this is how it's done. But, you know, I've done my research online and stuff like that. You can probably say I'm an idiot and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but whatever, it is what it is. But all I know, it's hot, and I've successfully recharged over 20 systems with this setup, and it's all been bought at Harbor Freight, and it's paid for itself. So, you know, sometimes this stuff works and sometimes it doesn't, but we're at the perfect temperature. It says at, I don't know if you can read it, this has been up here for a while, at 85, the top side temperature. Your low side pressure should be between 45 and 55. The high side should be at 225 to 250. That's just what I've got off a line. I will put the link in the description below to where I got that at. Rich Penn, what a guy. He's great. I like his videos. But he's got a really good video on how to do your air conditioning systems. You know, I'm no professional, folks. I don't know shit about shit. But here, right now, I do know, with these pressure levels in the negatives, this system should, I'm telling you, should be good to refill. We just got to fill her up with some of the 134A right there. Yeah. So basically what I'm going to do is I've been letting this run for, I don't know, about 10 minutes now. And then I'm going to shut off my valves here. And then I'm going to let it sit for about another additional 5 minutes. And then I'm going to hope that these levels don't move. And if they don't move, that means that we might be in good shape. And we might get our air conditioning working, as long as all the mechanical stuff in the system still is in good shape. Like your orifice tube ain't clogged up and this and that. It did have some pressure in it, but it was just air pressure. There was no 134A in the system. So, I don't know. I do have a sniffer also to check for leaks that came from Harbor Freight. It does work really well. Everything that I bought from Harbor Freight, I've had it for almost 2 years now, and it works great. So, yeah. So we're just gonna stand here and wait and see what happens. So, yeah. I'll check back in here in a few minutes and see where we're sitting at. Okay, check this out. It's been sitting here for a while. Hopefully the wind's not cocking over the whole program. But there you go. The pressure levels have not changed. So, I'm going to hook you up over here. And I'm going to shut you down. Hopefully you'll see the whole shot and everything. So basically now, I'm going to start the car. I'm going to hook up one of these cans. You want to shake these things a little bit. Get our hoses untangled. The red line is the high side, the blue line is the low side. The blue line is the one I'm going to open up to get the fluid into the can. All you do is screw this can onto here. Turn it upside down and open it. But one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to start the vehicle. And we're going to turn on the air. Air's going to be on max. And we're going to be at cold. And here's where we're going to want to be. Vents, max, the AC on, cold. Now, testing the air that's coming out of the vent. There's air coming out of there, and it is at 96 degrees. That's the temperature of my neighbor's house, supposedly. So it's 83 degrees outside. But my vents say they're blowing out about 95. Now, one way we know that this system is going to be working again is we're going to hear the AC pump kick in and out, when we start filling this thing with cans. It might take about 2 cans before that AC pump starts kicking on, so we're going to get started with the process here. So I got to screw this in, puncture the can, then unscrew it. And then, should be wearing gloves. I'm going to prime the system. Once it blows out some of that Freon, we're good to go. Open my low side valve, pick up can and shake it. AC pump is kicked on. My high side should be at 225 pounds. My low side should be at 45. So I'm going to watch my gauges for a minute. Now let's go in the car and see if the temperature has changed yet. Yep, she's starting to come down. Getting some working AC. Awesome. But we're still not topped off yet. We got another can to add. And maybe it might be good after that. We'll have to see. Because right now, the low side's right. The high side needs to come up a little bit. And down there you can see that my AC pump is turning. Oh no. The outside pulley's moving. So the AC pump is currently working and doing its job, which is awesome. So now we have working AC. It always helps to really have a fan in front of the vehicle too, blowing through the condenser, because this will actually probably kick down even more. Just awesome. As you can see, I'm running the car at 2,000 RPMs, which would be about operating temperatures as it's going down the road. And you can see that the air coming out of there is getting a little colder. Awesome. Awesome. Just awesome. The outside temperature coming out of my vents. Outside temperature, it's coming out of my vents. Awesome. Just awesome. So now I can sit in my car with the windows up and have AC and stay nice and cool. So, you know, just great. I love it, you know. Like I said, I don't know shit about shit in air conditioning systems. You know, I've learned what I've learned offline, and you know, I've learned from Rich Penn, Eric the Car Guy, and just I'm successful. This is probably over 20 cars now. Successful recharge of systems just by doing what I did. It's over $200 I paid for everything, but it's well worth the money that I spent. So yeah. So that will conclude the video. So, like always, comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, that's about it. The video is what it is, and guess what? I'll catch you on the flip side, because I don't know shit about shit.